no picture.
Okay. Hey everyone, Paul Maynard from Colorful, Colorado. How are you? I am really excited that you're joining us for this very exciting webinar training on what to post on Facebook today. We just want to give you some content today to really help you how you can increase your engagement with Facebook. You will get a, excuse me, you're going to get a 47-page workbook. It's a done-for-you, step-by-step, with a whole bunch of resources, a checklist. It's absolutely awesome. It's something you should definitely print out, have it next to your computer, and use it every day, because it's going to be extremely helpful for you. So I'm going to bring over, I'm going to start this. I'm going to bring my slides over for you guys. I'm going to go through a PowerPoint, and then we'll get going here. So let me do that first and share my screen with you guys. Okay. And if you want, you could come into the chat. Just let me know that that you can see my screen, and then we'll get started here. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for coming in and joining us for this webinar. Here's the agenda for the webinar today. I'm going to just talk a little bit about myself and why you should listen to me. I'll talk a little bit about the 47-page workbook and how you can access it. And then I want you to stay to the end and learn how you can get some free coaching. And then we'll jump into the the presentation right away about what should I post on Facebook today. Again, talking about how you get that free coaching, so make sure you stay to the end on that. If anybody has any questions or answers, we'll go from there. I'm gonna do my very best to keep this under an hour, because I know your time's really valuable. All right, so let's get started, you guys. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I was a child, I grew up in low-income housing when I was a child, and my rent was not my rent. Our rent was based on how much my dad earned, and our rent was under $100 a month, and because it was based on his income. So that kind of tells you a little bit about where I came from. Didn't really have a whole bunch of money when I was a kid. When I needed things, if I wanted stuff, like when I wanted to play soccer and I needed cleats, I had to go out and earn the money myself. But what was interesting was that my dad wanted to change his life, and he really loved skydiving. And so he wanted to start a skydiving business, but he didn't have any business skills at all. And what I loved about it was I watched my dad, where he worked, odd jobs here and there, and he spent all his extra time learning how to build a business. I mean, he didn't know anything. And so I would watch him, when he would come home at night from work and he would work on his business. He'd be reading, he would be learning everything he could on the weekends. He was constantly, investing in himself on how to grow this business. And he was an incredible mentor to me. And so what was interesting about this was that at an early age in my life, I was really exposed to the struggles of entrepreneurship and the sacrifices that you needed to make to be successful. And for me, that's where I got the entrepreneur bug, because I saw what it was like. And it also was very realistic for me. So when I did eventually start my own business, I knew what I needed to do to have a very successful business. Now, when I was around 14 years of age, I read that book, Think and Grow Rich, and didn't really understand it a whole lot, but that really kind of put a lot of really great information into my mind and into my subconscious mind that helped me down the entrepreneurial path. And when I was a kid, even going through college, I worked a lot of crappy jobs. I washed windows, I cleaned toilets at a state park, which was the most awful job ever. My dad would not let me quit that job because he wanted me to build some character. I did so many different jobs. And, I knew back then that I really didn't like working for other people. So I moved to Colorado from New York at 19 years of age, and I had a photography job as a rafting photographer. And that was a great opportunity for me. And photography was absolutely my passion back at that age. It still is part of my passion, and it is one of the businesses that I do have. Now, something interesting that happened to me, not interesting, but something that was a life-changing moment, is when I broke my neck at 22 years of age. I was in a one-car accident, and it was a horrific experience because I was awake for the entire thing. I literally had the car crushed right on top of me. I had to crawl out of the car. I thought my buddy died. I had to relearn how to use my right arm, and I'm right-handed. It would take me, 20 to 40 minutes to get up to go to the bathroom. And so my doctors told me that if you do nothing for a year, you'll absolutely recover from this. Now, during that year, it was really difficult because since I couldn't do anything, it was just me and my thoughts. And there was a lot of times back then where I was really angry about what was going on. I wasn't angry at the person who was driving the car. That, stuff just happens. But I was just angry at, I couldn't do anything. It was a hard time. I learned a lot about myself back then. So what I really did was I spent a lot of time reading books, worked on mindset because I needed to. And so that helped me look at the world in a very different way. The glass is always half full. I mean, always full, not half, because it's usually half empty was what most people say, but it's always full. It's always sunny for me. Everything is absolutely possible. If somebody tells me, oh, that's impossible, no, nothing is impossible. When you think about the word impossible, it says I'm possible. Everything is possible. So that accident, as horrific as it was a very big part of my life that kind of made me who I am today. We'll jump ahead a little bit here. My son was born when I was around 26 years of age, and I was dead broke. And up to this point, I was working as a photographer. I had all the photography equipment that I needed to make a really good income, but we were so broke that I ended up having to sell all that photography equipment just to put food on the table for my son, to put diapers on him, and it was challenging. And I ended up being the house dad for my son for the first 3.5 years, and boy, did I learn a lot about myself back during that time as well. I really thought I knew what patience was, but I didn't until my son came along. But it was also one of the most rewarding things that I ever did. Very close to my son, and it was some challenging times, but it was some good times too. Because even during then, I was reading books on entrepreneurship. When I did get back into the workplace, I did any kind of job to put food on the table, to be able to pay the bills, and you do what you can when you have a child. I'm going to move forward again here. I decided to start working for myself back in 2006, and it was part-time because I had to have a full-time job to help pay for the mortgage. My son was in middle school by this time, and so I would work after hours from working my job. I would work on weekends. I was working 7 days a week to get that business off the ground. And that was a photography business. And that was in 2006. I mean, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears during that time. I went full-time in 2009, and by 2011, I created a six-figure income with that business. And I've had multiple six-figure years with that business because I've got systems in place. I know how to build a business, and I know what you need to do on a daily basis to really grow a business. So that's a little bit about me. And let me talk to you guys a little bit about my passion of why I really care about you. I decided that one of my big dreams in life was to become a teacher, a trainer, and a motivational speaker. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I've always had this dream in my head of speaking in front of hundreds of people and inspiring them and motivating them. And I actually had the opportunity to be in front of about 450 people last year, screaming my name and standing ovation and clapping. It was one of the most amazing experiences ever. That dream that I had in my head came true. It was absolutely amazing. And something interesting that had just happened in the last couple of years too was a lot of my peers kept reaching out to me and asking me for help. Help with, a lot of photographers were reaching out saying, hey man, I'm seeing you all over the internet. I don't really understand social media. Could you help me with that? And then some of my friends that own local businesses were doing the same thing. They kept asking, hey man, I see you everywhere and I really don't know a lot about social media and I'm having some struggles with building my business. Can you help me? And I was just, teaching people and sharing with people. And someone just said to me, man, you should turn this into a business. So an opportunity was revealed to me. I know you've probably heard this saying before. If you help enough other people get what they want, you get everything that you want. Excuse me. And I'm telling you, when you help a lot of people get what they want and you put them first, there is seriously nothing better than people saying to you, thank you. You changed my life. And whether that's personally or professionally, I've had it happen so many times on both ends. It's just been absolutely amazing. And I've been really blessed ever since I was a kid that people just open up to me. They like to talk to me. They like to just share with their life with me. I just got off the phone with somebody I just met, and she spilled the beans of everything in her life. And so I feel really grateful that people feel that I'm approachable and genuine, and I feel really, really blessed with that. So, I know what it takes to build a successful business. And what I want to do is I'm going to share as much knowledge as I have with you guys, because I truly, truly want to help you and I care about your success. You deserve to have it all. You really deserve to have the time with your family, the time to do what you want, when you want, wherever you want to go. So that's why I'm doing these kind of things here. So let's go on to the next one here. So let's talk about the workbook really quick that you guys are going to get for attending the webinar this evening. It's going to include a 6-page worksheet that you can go through, kind of keep you on task, a 4-week done for you step-by-step calendar, so you don't have to figure out what to do on a daily basis. I mean, this is laid out for you for the next 4 weeks. You're going to have a 27-point take action now checklist of what you need to do. You're going to get 20 different rich resource directory. There's going to be resources in there of where to find images, where you can find some infographics. There's going to be places in there on how to manipulate images. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's awesome. And then there's going to be a 21 idea blueprint in there for you as well to help you come up with some ideas so you don't always have to be thinking of what you have to post. I mean, seriously, with this workbook, you're never going to run out of any shareable and rich content to engage your fans. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to Dropbox this workbook that you can download and print out. Okay, you guys? All right. How can you get some free coaching? Let's get into that. Whoops, went too fast there. My finger's going a little bit fast there. You guys, make sure you stay to the very end because I'm definitely going to talk to you about giving you some free coaching and consult with you, find out a little bit about you, find out about your business, and give you some suggestions and some resources to help you with your business and your online marketing. So make sure you stay to the end, okay? All right, so let's get into this. What should I post on Facebook today? How to come up with engaging posts that get shared. Pretty awesome. All right, the first thing you need to do is you need to verify your Facebook page. And so what's really, I just popped something up on the page for you guys, and it's a Facebook getting started cheat sheet. And whether you have a Facebook page or you don't, this cheat sheet is really going to help you. Okay, so make sure you grab it right now and go get that while I'm talking about about the Facebook Live and how you can verify your Facebook page. But this resource is going to absolutely help you. Okay, if you have a publicly listed phone number for your business, you should verify your Facebook page, because Facebook has just come out with a new feature called Facebook Live, it's sort of like Periscope. What Facebook Live is, it is a live streaming app for you to connect with your fans. It's pretty awesome, pretty much with anybody. So here's how you do it. Here's how you verify your page so you can get Facebook Live. Is you need to go to settings, and make sure you guys screenshot this one particular slide here, okay? Just in case it goes too fast. But you go to settings, you go to General, you go to Page Verifications, Verify Page, and Get Started. Then you enter your phone number and then just select Call Me Now, and then Facebook's going to call you. Pretty simple, pretty easy. That's how you verify your page. Now, one thing about the Facebook Live is it's still only for iPhone users, but they will be releasing it to Android users here soon. I know they're doing some testing with some celebrities that have Android. It should be released to everybody here pretty soon. So anyway, let's move on to the next page here, you guys. It's really important to plan your posts. All right, most people have a thought, they type it into Facebook, and then they hit post. I mean, how many times have you done this and then reread it and found an embarrassing typo? Oh my God, I can't even tell you how many times I've done that, and how many times my wife has yelled at me because I was trigger happy. I was too fast with clicking my mouse to get it out there. It's happened way too many times. Or how about you realize that you missed writing a crucial sentence, one that makes the rest of the post clear. I've done that as well. So if you're using posts for branding or lead generations, by all means, come up with some spontaneous thoughts and ideas to post. Stop. Plan your post. Write it out in a notebook before ever posting it to Facebook. So here's how you do it. Decide what your main point is. If you have more than one point, split them into separate posts. Write your post in either Notepad or Evernote or whatever text editor that you like. Then do something else for a little while. Finish reading your feed or your page, make some notes, go check your email, and then reread your new post with a little distance between when you first thought it up and when you're rereading it now. It's going to be easier to spot grammatical errors, sentences that don't quite make sense, spelling mistakes, and information you potentially could have missed. Then go through your post again. Take out the weak words like adjectives and adverbs and unnecessary words. Make sure your post is as short as you can make it. Now, really important, add a graphic, because this instantly boosts your shareability level in Facebook's eyes. And then press post. All right, post updates on your Facebook page. Excuse me. Don't be afraid to post some business updates on your Facebook page, and ask people to share them. Yes, Facebook would rather you keep these as paid ads, but often people skip these ads. So, think about it. Fans are following you because they like your business, they like you as their coach, they like what you're branding. So, share what's going on and try not to be spammy, okay? All right, and keep it current. Facebook likes posts that discuss hot topics. Remember that Facebook pages are public. So if you talk about topics currently trending like wildfire, your chances of having that post appear to more people increase. But remember to keep it relevant to your brand as well. Now here's the drawback. Your voice is likely to get drowned out in a sea of other voices all shouting about the same thing. So to increase your odds, here's what you do. You include a powerful graphic, something different that no one else is using. Use both popular and unique specific keywords, and then include a call to action at the end or a strong incentive to share that post. All right, here's how you maximize your posts. Excuse me. When you write a post for Facebook, customize it and share it on the other platforms too. Just keep in mind the different reasons people use each different platform. Then ask people to share on those specific platforms as well. Slide share. If your post can be broken down into even 3 or 4 points, you could expand it into a SlideShare post. So use your keywords and think of SlideShare as a high-powered amplifier for your Facebook and blog post. Pinterest, people are looking for information and ideas before they buy. And Twitter, if you've created a powerful hashtag and have at least one lead generation keyword, repurpose it and in a shorter form and put it on Twitter. Now make sure you leave room for hashtags and links because that's really important. Here's a really great resource for you guys. Make sure you write this down. If you want to do a little bit of research on hashtags, go to hashtags.org and you can research some hashtags like what's trending, the most popular, things like that. It's pretty awesome. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where people go for really serious networking. they're checking out profiles and information. And since the addition of LinkedIn Pulse on mobile, you can double your post power by creating posts for Facebook and LinkedIn regularly. According to Facebook itself, its most popular posts, surpassing even those on currently trending topics such as Donald Trump, are links about lifestyle hacks, celebrities, friendship, and parenting. Now, if you're a lifestyle coach, this is awesome news for you. So if you create your post and adapt versions instantly for your audience's key networks, it's not that much extra work. I mean, really, it isn't. You write one main post, and with a little tweaking, you can gain some maximum social network reach as well. All right, you want to avoid the post killers. Hold on a second, you guys. Just need to take a really quick drink of water. All right, just talking a lot here. All right, let's come on to this. All right, just as there are best post types on Facebook, there's also Facebook posts that's going to do damage, ranging ones from that simply get ignored by all, right up to the ones that get you banned and unfriended, in the same instance. Okay, so for example, bad graphics. Most of us know not to post incredibly graphic images of torture or violent or horrific injuries. I don't know why people do this, but avoid this, please. Negative posts. Do you post content that makes people hide your posts? The big on Facebook's list of no-nos is continuing complaining. I mean, really, do you really like when people complain? So don't post complaining stuff. Obsessive or irrelevant posts. And venting. If you're having a fight with your wife, your husband, your significant other, your boss, don't go on to Facebook and vent, okay? Go vent to somebody, to a friend or your dog or something. But don't do it on Facebook. Facebook, it just doesn't like it, okay? Now, you want to avoid the post killers, empty post. I mean, do you post for the sake of just posting? If you catch yourself doing this, just don't do it. People will soon skip your posts, or worse, they're going to hide them. If you rattle off too many inspirational quotes or kitten photos in a day, that could happen. Now, I do post a lot of inspirational quotes, but I do sprinkle them in with a lot of other things as well. Now, also, if you post too many graphics at one time, uploaded into one post, that could hurt you as well. Another phenomenon that often results in people skipping your posts is posting more than 4 graphics at once. If a photo is not important to your reader, don't post it, okay? And then, of course, spammy or promotional posts. Facebook most likely cares about spammy posts more than they do about other types. If you're going to do any sort of promotion, they want you to spend money on an ad. The rule of thumb is keep promotions for ads or keep it conversational and real, okay, you guys? All right, here's a couple of examples for you, all right, in your personal field. Here's one that's okay. My new book, Pot Gardening, is finally out. It's about gardening in containers. It's being released on Amazon today, and then you have a photograph of the book. Here's what's not okay. Are you looking for a solution to bending over in the garden and wrecking your back? Neary's Nirmal's new book, Pot Gardening, will make you rethink your plan of retiring from the garden. Go buy it today, and then they drop a link. And you really don't ever want to drop a link with some content like this, okay? So do your best to avoid these post killers, you guys. And then on your Facebook page, product announcements are acceptable if you keep them highly personalized and avoid sounding like an ad you're not paying for. So for instance, you could actually have a product announcement of something that you're selling and just saying the benefits of how it's helped you. You're actually in the picture, or you're actually in the video. But just be smart about how you're going to do it, okay? Duplicate product announcements in multiple Facebook groups. Now, this is a huge one, especially right now. Facebook is really cracking down on a lot of people posting into multiple groups in a short period of time. I got myself in trouble a little bit by doing this as well. Even though I was giving away free information, they just don't like it. If you're going to post in Facebook groups, what's really important is to make sure that you don't do more than 10 to 15 groups really in a day, okay? And make sure you keep it short, you guys. This is really interesting information here. This will help you do something else that is crucial to capturing shares and attention. Keep your posts short. A study by Buddy Media reported that posts of 80 characters or less have 27% higher engagement rates. So keeping it short means getting your point across with an impact. And I'm going to show you a picture on the next one, but keep this in mind. I mean, human beings, we all have short attention spans these days. You know, if it's not to the point, people are moving on. Okay, but check this out. This is pretty cool. Here's something that Zappos.com posted. All right, it was a thank you to their to the customers, and they put a video in here. And look how many views this got, 1.2 million views. And it was shared 899 times. That is pretty awesome. You know, Zappos just posted a simple thank you with the video, like I mentioned, accompanying it to arouse curiosity, and has a feel-good moment to it. A word of warning, keep your post short does not mean making cryptic statements like, I am tired. Just don't do that. Cryptic personal statements not only devalue your personal or Facebook page feed, they devalue it in Facebook's eyes. They don't like it. Too many of these self-indulgent comments are going to reduce your reach. Facebook has an algorithm, and they know that. And so if you're doing this, your stuff's not going to be, it's not even going to get in front of some people. So here's an example of a short post with a high incentive to click. Excuse me. Of course, for the right audience. You know, a little reminder that customer service is marketing. You know, it's simple. It's that simple. Make people curious. While using calls to action, CTAs, it is a tried and true marketing strategy. There is a division among top experts and Facebook authority sites on how effective it is for Facebook. Some argue that CTAs are just such as like or share reduce the reach, and the other side of that coin is that it expands viral buzz. And this is just something that you guys can test out. You know, you can put in your post, you know, please share, please like this, and then you can do the same post without that, and then you can go back to your analytics back in Facebook and see what got shared more. That's a great way to do it. Best bet is to simply avoid the whole issue by just make people curious, as Zappos did so effectively in their previous example. You know, give them something to click through to, and then pitch your CTA on the new page or site. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch over here for just a second, you guys. I've got something else I want to share with you, and it's really going to help you out as well. So let me just pop this up. If you do want to get, you know, more Facebook likes, create Facebook ads specifically for that purpose, be sure to use a custom audience that reflects your ideal client. Now, you're probably sitting there going, Paul, what the heck is a custom audience? So I have put up on the screen here another free report that I have on Facebook advertising secrets. It's going to go into a lot of detail of, you know, how to do Facebook advertising the right way. I mean, it's a 77-page PDF that's seriously going to take you by the hand. So make sure you guys grab that right now while I chat through this screen here. What's important here is to make sure that you, to make people curious, is use post titles, headlines, questions. Questions are awesome to use, and photos to rouse curiosity, you know, in your ideal audience and your ideal client. And finally, do your best to allow the curiosity entertainment factor to generate spontaneous shares rather than just relying solely on a CTA. Okay, I'm going to keep this thing on the screen for you guys for a little bit. Suit your post media to your story type and audience. All right, let's get into this a little bit. You no doubt have been told hundreds of times to mix your post media types. That's all well and good, but it's more important to make sure the media type you use is the best one for your audience and their viewing preferences, as well as for your story. For example, if you want to teach your viewers how to use software, video is usually the best type of media. If you're a writer, make sure a good proportion of your posts are text posts. Yes, still use great graphics, killer graphics, but make sure they don't overshadow what you have to say in print. If your audience are fans of your podcast, share links to your auto files like SoundCloud, and make sure your cover photo includes a sign up tab so they can catch every new episode. Now, I'm going to expand a little bit on this. And I want to share something with you that a lot of people don't really know about, and that is you do want to mix your media posts out there, but keep in mind that video is the fastest way to help you become an authority figure in the marketplace. Plus, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And when they're seeing a video of you talking about whatever it is that you're talking about, they're going to be able to connect with you much better. So if you are going to do videos, make sure you keep them under 2 minutes as well, okay? I just want to throw that in there and this is just from past experience, you guys, okay? When telling your story, use the well-known storytelling principle of show, don't tell. This isn't as rigid a guideline as use a photo. What it really means is engage your viewers' emotions. Put them in the saddle, let them feel the wind and taste the rain and smell the forest. But it's up to you, to decide which medium will accomplish this task best for each post. All right, so how do you come up with engaging posts that get shared? If you feel you have to post every day, it's soon going to become a chore, and that's why it's important to find and create routines to keep posting fun and exciting for you as well as for your fans. One quick way to do this is take a day every week to brainstorm post ideas. Do this on a day that is separate from post writing. Then, when you need an idea, just reference wherever you store ideas. I mean, you could even, put them on a bunch of sticky notes and put them on a wall, close your eyes and grab something if you want to really keep it fun. But not only will routines like these stimulate your creativity, they're going to help you write better posts as well. And that's the whole idea. And the more you do it, the better you get. Don't be afraid to post the occasional bit of pure fun as well. Something that genuinely makes your audience laugh is always a hit. And it shouldn't spoil your branding at all if you pick your subject carefully. It's okay to be, posting pictures of dogs and cats, but like if you are a dog trainer, you probably don't want to be putting cat videos up there, okay? So make sure it's relevant for sure. Think about the specific goal for each Facebook video. One thing you'll often see on Facebook when it comes to videos is people making the same type of video over and over. Don't do that. It's the quickest way to get people to tune out and skip. I mean, really, have you ever noticed where you see something over and over again and then you don't really notice it anymore? So that's what I'm talking about. Think about what you want your Facebook video to achieve before making it, and realize you can tailor videos to all sorts of goals, including teaching, demonstrating, entertaining, giving shout outs and recognition to your clients and your fans. This is huge if you do this. You get a lot of engagement if you do this. Inspiring and uplifting, showing a milestone moment that's actually is occurring. One, of course, that's important to your viewer because it's always about them. Showing people what's possible, and give a tour of your location. People love behind the scenes stuff, okay? Open your world up to your audience and your clients. Give them something to do and make them want to do it. Don't just go for passive likes. Giving your Facebook followers something to do, prompting them, to take some action, is what hooks and engages them with you. Make sure that action is clearly spelled out and stands alone. Don't ask them to do 5 different things, okay? One thing only, because people can only focus on one thing at a time. Point out the big benefit of doing it immediately, even if it's simply that they will lose out if they don't take advantage of it. Example, here's an example for you. 50 ways to make your workspace more efficient is free only for today on Amazon. Pick it up while you can. There's about 6 hours left, all right? Pretty straightforward. Now, don't just share a link. Even include, at least a sentence and personalize it to your viewer. If you just post a link, you're spamming. Don't do that. Something has to go along with it. And then don't just post a photo either, because you really want to get people's feelings involved and get their emotions involved. And when you post a photo, put something that you feel that's going to resonate with your audience. For example, share a failure, then offer hope. Make a promise, then keep it. And And most importantly, be real, okay? All right, you guys, so that was pretty much it. The workbook you're going to get is going to go into detail of everything that I just went over. That workbook is seriously going to help you out. It's going to be just tremendous. So I will be Dropboxing that to you guys for showing up today. It's just, you know, my way of saying thank you for coming here. I know your time is really valuable. So I just want to thank you for coming, and this workbook I think you're going to really, really enjoy. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is I want you to hang in here because I want to go over a couple things with you on how you can get your free coaching. So just hang in there for a couple of minutes, and we're going to get to the free coaching here in just a second. So most of you that are on here do have a business, and let's talk a little bit about what does every business need. Every business needs leads. If we don't have people to talk to, you don't have a business. I mean, you know, you need people to talk to every day in a business. Most businesses are still using push marketing to generate leads. They're doing it the old school way. Most businesses are wasting so much money on the wrong marketing techniques, and they're targeting the wrong people. I used to spend like $1,200 a month in advertising and print advertising, and I would get maybe 5 to 6 leads and maybe 1 client out of it because I was spending too much money and I was doing the wrong marketing. But you know, I had to live and learn. So maybe I can help you skip that. Most businesses have no idea how to market themselves online. Most businesses don't have the professional tools to grow their business online. I can't tell you how many people I talk to in a day. They don't even have a customer relationship management software to track their clients. You have to have the right tools, and not just the right tools, but the professional tools, because you guys know you get what you pay for. Most businesses don't have the right training to grow their businesses online. People are just listening to their friends that are not very successful, and they're wondering why they're not successful because they don't know how to do it. They're not being trained correctly. Excuse me. And most businesses don't invest in new technologies because, you know, they feel they're going to be left behind to do it themselves. I mean, there are some people that have picked up some technology things and they're like, man, if somebody doesn't show me how to do this or help me how to do this, I'm not doing it. Here's some serious questions to ask yourself, okay? How would you like to have potential clients reach out to you for your business instead of chasing them? Because, you know, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And what if there was a simple way to build trust without having to convince or chase them to trust you? How would it feel to have new people to talk to every day without spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars in marketing? There's no reason for it. If you had 5 to 10 new people to talk to every day, how would that change your business? I mean, really, think about that. 5 to 10 new people to talk to every single day. How would you like to generate targeted leads in your sleep 24/7? How serious are you about building a long-term sustainable business? These are real questions, serious questions that every business owner needs to ask themselves. All right, well, what's the solution to these questions? I'm going to share a marketing platform with you guys that every business needs. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care what industry you're in. If you're in sales, every business needs a platform like this. Now, just so you know, this is not a business opportunity. This isn't the number one solution for internet marketers, for affiliate marketers, for brick and mortar marketers, and for network marketers since 2008. And what's awesome about this is that you get live weekly online lead generation training. This is worth at least $2,000, okay? You get a full-blown funnel and website creator. And what that is, it's a lead capture page designer that you can put out there with valuable content to generate leads on what it is you're giving away. A professional enterprise WordPress-based blogging platform. A blog is one of the most crucial things that you need to have in your business, because think about this. You could blog about something that's really beneficial about your particular product that you're selling and put it out onto the internet, and with the right keywords, you could be making sales with that one blog post 10 years from now. That's why it's so important to have a blog. Now, Also, a world-class CRM, which is a customer relationship management software. Like I mentioned earlier, most people I talk to on a daily basis do not have this. And I ask, well, how do you know what you said to your last potential customer? And they're like, well, I don't know. I'm like, well, then you need to have this. You need to have it. A customer relationship management software, you can track your leads, you can write your conversations in there, you'll have a calendar in there of when to follow up. You can write notes about what you talked about, so you can sound like a professional when you follow back up with them. This next one is an optional one. But we got powerful affiliate products that pay 100%. This is totally optional. If you'd like to earn a little bit of extra income on the side by just giving value to people, there is that option in there. And then innovative, done-for-you marketing trainings to give away and build your list. Your list is the most important thing you have to grow and build your business, okay? Everything that you require to build your brand, build your business, and build the life of your dreams is all under one roof. Now, here's the offer, you guys, and some bonuses. You're going to get a done-for-you marketing system to help you generate leads and make more money for your business, no matter what industry that you're in. This is a $4,000 value. Now, here are some time-sensitive bonuses. You're going to get personal one-on-one consultation with me. And it's so I can learn about you, learn about your business, figure out what struggles you might be having, and how I can help you. You're going to get 2 weekly group coaching webinars on specific online marketing training by high-level 6- and 7-figure income earners. This is on something different every single week. You're going to also get access to my private Facebook group so you can mastermind and brainstorm ideas with the leaders in there to help you grow your business, okay? This alone is over $2,000 in bonuses. Now, also, this is a business write-off because it's a marketing tool for your business, and you can write this off. I'm also going to show you how you can get this marketing platform for free. All right, you guys, here it is. Here's the offer. Here's the deal, okay? I want to show you this marketing platform that can help you grow your business, grow your brand, help you generate leads, have people to talk to every single day. The only way you can make an educated decision is to take a look at the platform. So what I'm offering to you today is to take a 10-day test drive so you can see exactly what's behind the curtain. I'm going to walk you through over the next 10 days every section of this platform and how it can help you. And even in your 10 days, you'll probably generate leads with it that you can use for your business. Now, this is 100% money-back guarantee. Seriously, at the end of the 10 days, if you say, Paul, I don't see any value in this, man, you get your 10 bucks back. No questions asked, no problem, okay? So if you need more leads and want to make more money for your business, this is something you should definitely be at least checking out. Just 10 days seeing what it can do for you. Now, I don't want you to just take my word for it. Read what some of these people, what this platform has done for them. April Marie Tucker. Within 6 months, I was able to leave my cocktail waitressing job and be at home with my kids. Now I'm a 6-figure earner and I'm able to provide for my kids like never before. My conversion rates have doubled on all my capture pages thanks to Funnelizer, which is that lead capture page designer. That's awesome. Diane Hockman, she's been in the home business industry for 16 years, and there is nothing else out there like this marketing platform. We're going to take you by the hand and show you how you too can be marketing from home using the internet and doing it in a way that's a lot of fun and can make you a lot of money. You're going to feel the difference from the very first day. Now, Abdul talks about how many leads that he's generated with this. He's generating over 1,000 leads a day with the strategies he's learned in this platform. But Mark Harbert, this one right here really resonates with me more than anything else. The things that I learned have helped me go on to create a multiple 6-figure income. It's because of the amazing community, tools, support, the family-like atmosphere, and the vision and the goal of the place. I have my freedom because of this community and this system. I'm telling you, the community is the most important thing, the greatest thing, the most, it's it makes all the difference in the world, is having a community of like-minded individuals to help you with your business. All right, so let's recap really quick. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a done-for-you marketing system to help you generate leads and make more money for your business, no matter what industry that you're in. It's a $4,000 value. You're going to get personal one-on-one consultation so I can learn about you, your business, your challenges, and what I can do to help you. You're going to also get a daily mindset call to get you thinking like a six-figure income earner. You're gonna get, it says 2 weekly group coaching, but you're actually gonna get 4 of them during your 10-day test drive. And you're gonna get 4 different specific online marketing trainings by high-level 6- and 7-figure income earners. That's a $1,500 value right there. You'll get access to my private Facebook group to mastermind and brainstorm ideas. That's over $2,000 in bonuses. Now, remember, you can write this platform off if you decide to keep it. If you do decide to keep it, then you're also going to get from me 2 one-hour coaching sessions per month with you personally via Skype on your specific needs. Now, I'm also going to show you how you can get this platform for free as well. All right. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, you know, you can drop them in the Q&A here and let me know what they are. And I just want to, you know, a long time ago, I learned that if I help enough people get what they want, I'm going to get everything that I want. And I just want you guys to know that my goal for 2016 is to impact 100 families' lives this year. I want to help them get back spending the time with those that are important to you, which is our family. Our families are the most important things to us. I want to spend more time with my son. I want to spend more time with my wife. I want to spend more time with my mom and my dad who are getting older. It's just, that's what we should be doing, not be spending all of our time working, okay? I'm seriously, I'm on a mission, and I would really love for you to be a part of it. And I just want to say thank you for your time this evening. I know you could have been somewhere else doing something else. I know you're really busy. And I just want to say thank you, and you know, take advantage of the offer. You know, take the test drive, check it out for 10 days, and see for yourself. Successful people make educated decisions by taking a closer look. And since it's 100% money back guarantee, you have absolutely nothing to lose. And on top of it, you are not going to be alone. I'm going to be there with you. So again, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great evening. Again, I appreciate you. This is Paul Maynard from Colorful, Colorado, signing out. Talk to you guys real soon.